hunting.
What's up, people? We're going on an adventure. We got our best crowd killer of the group, the Dodge guy, who's also a taxi driver and will be the cameraman today. We're going to go pick up a rear end finally. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Not gonna do any B-roll or anything. We're just gonna cut right to it. So yeah, we did it. All right, so we finally found we searched this whole place, could not find a 410 88, but we found a 373, which would be axle D4. We were looking for an axle D2, which is a limited slip 410, but a 373 will work too. And then I can, if I don't like the gearing, I can always get a Ford 410 racing. You have to hold my phone too. 410 racing rear diff. But me and Mike are gonna get under here, and when we pull it out, let me show you the identification. There's not many videos on YouTube on how to do this, but right here, oh, this is a 410. This is a open diff 410. So what you're looking for is a 4L10. The L would be limited slip. This is an open diff 410, which is interesting because it says D4. So it's been swapped or repaired. So yeah, we're gonna go find a limited slip 373 or 410 and we'll give the phone or the GoPro to Casey, and he's gonna be the recorder. Bet. Alrighty. We found could not find a 410, so I'm sad. Found a couple of open diff 410s, but we're looking around for an axle D2, would be a 410 limited slip. But this is a D4, so it's a 373 limited slip, which is A-okay. Thank you, sir. Casey's gonna be the cameraman for this one, but there's not many in-depth videos on how to do this. There's like one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and do a walkthrough process with him recording, and then just give y'all every single socket you need so you don't have to bring your whole garage to pull apart. Garage. But the goal in narrowing it is we're gonna have to get another passenger side 31 spline axle, which that open diff 410 that no one's gonna swap out. I'll go and grab it from there, and then we'll pull this one out real quick. We're gonna pull the diff cover off real quick, make sure it looks good, teeth are good, and then get to pulling. And then I'll hand it to Casey after that, and we'll go from there. Yep, showtime. Alright, so first things first, diff cover, 12mm bolts. We're gonna make sure that the teeth are fine and not destroyed before we pull the thing out. And I'm gonna have to break them loose.
Now we get to take off the sway bar, and to do that we have to disconnect it right here on where it connects to the axle. They are 13s as well as the diff cover, so in reality, but you have to use an open-end wrench because you cannot fit a impact in here.
And Jonathan should have brought all of his ratchet wrenches, but he only brought 12s because he thought it was 12s. Because the YouTube video he watched said it was 12. Oh, fuck, that hurt.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can show them the tag too of what they're looking for. So if you're doing a 488 swap, show them this if you can, Casey.
Yeah.
You're looking for the L for limited slip. If there's no L and it's a gap, it's open diff. This is 373 rear end, 8.8 is the model of the rear end. We were looking for a 4L10, but a 373 will work too. It's a T56. Most Trans Am's are 373s anyways. So I ain't worried about it, but we're about to, now that I left the top socket, let me see it real quick, I'll show them. I left the top socket, or top bolt on there, it's loose. I want to get my flathead, pop it open, and make sure the teeth look good. And we have this little thing right here. No, it's just gonna go on the floor, F it. We'll clean it up, make sure it looks good. If it looks good, then we'll pull it out. So let me get that. I'll hand the phone to Casey or the thing. Where's my flathead? I need a flathead. It's in the top drawer. Ha!
Oh, of course the exhaust on this side is like right in the fucking way.
God damn. that ratchet go? And I'm putting all the bolts right here to my left, and once I get it out, we'll put them all back on the car, or the thing, so we don't lose anything, because that would suck.
Yep.
But, alright. So now we got the sway bar loose. The diff cover's back on for now. I got the other spare bolts in here. The only thing we have left are the leaf springs. I'm gonna pull these leaf springs out, which I don't need these, so it's fine. I'm gonna leave them in here, which is good because that's what's holding this car together. And we're just gonna get the brakes cut. So over here, there's the e-brake. I'm gonna cut right where the end of the bracket is because I want to put the e-brake. I want to custom fab an e-brake on mine still. And then the metal brake lines in the back over here, we're gonna cut those too. I'm gonna replace all these lines and everything on the build, so I'm not too worried about it. So all I can do is grab these right here. And then there's a line over there, just follow the brake line, and there's where it meets together on the actual frame of the car, just snip it. Like here's the parking brake, you'll snip up here. Or honestly, you could probably just snip right here. This is, oh yeah, it's right here. So right here is the parking brake, I'm not the parking brake, the brakes for the back. So right up here is the line, and I'm just gonna give it a nice little snippy snip, because it's gonna get replaced on mine.
There one on this side too?
No, so,
okay, so
this side, this is all mounted to the diff.
Okay, well you might want to zoom in then to that.
Yeah. So you got this all routed to the diff, and then right up here is the one that goes to the splitter for the rear, which is going to get replaced because I have to do a custom braid to match my car. And then the e-brake should be a mechanical spring cable.
Right here.
It's right there.
Yeah.
So
Surprisingly, it's only on one side, but
yeah, it should only be one. Or
well,
no, this is two.
The other one's right here, right at the top.
There should be like a yeah. You snip it.
They go together right here, all the way up here. It's just that they route together.
Can you cut before it mounts to where we can keep these wires intact?
Yeah.
Yeah, do that. That way I can makeshift it to work on mine at home on the green car.
Up here.
As long as, yeah. So here, show them on the camera real quick. Go here, brake fluids on the looping that way.
All right, where the e-brakes connect and don't become into two is right here. You just cut it right here, and
it should be. It's going to be a tough cut, but that's the gist of it here.
Yeah.
So he's gonna cut that, and since there's two of us, I have a jack. We're probably gonna put the jack on this side to be safe. There's the cut, because the way Pull Apart does it, they put on the leaf springs, but I've seen a lot of cars with the diff pulled with the leaf springs still on here. So we're gonna loosen the leaf springs, which are 18 deep sockets, got a breaker bar, and then the diff will be loose enough. I'll have him on this side pick it up, and we'll kind of shimmy it out and fight it a little bit. But yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, we've been out here for 3 days. Still nothing to drink, nothing to eat. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to eat one of them. I can't go this much longer without food. I know they say you can survive up to 30 days without food, but I don't know if I can.
Is it recording?
All other day.
Yeah. If you want to build a car and you're not okay with getting grease in your hair, then don't build the car. Well, so we worked on the other rear end. Turns out it was 4-wheel drive, so it had some extra bracings in the front that I didn't have a socket to. There was deep socket, like 21s. So we found another 373 that we were going to pull the passenger axle out of. And we're going to pull it out instead. And we already pulled the passenger axle. Already pulled the passenger axle out of the other one. So now, where we left off, we had the brakes cut, the diff checked, the sway bar loosened. The other one, we were getting ready to take the 4-link off, or the leaf spring mounts off. So when we loosen those up, we take this brace off right here, which is what the front ones have, or the 2 wheels have, and the 4 wheels, but there's another one for the 4 wheels. We'll loosen that off, and then we can drop it. And what we'll do is we'll lift up, bring it out, let it go in, push it out, and then me and Michael will just pull it out that way and get her going. But yeah, we're getting there. That's about it really to pull it out. This is an 18 deep socket. You need a 13 millimeter Go and get like a wrench too of both of these. Deep socket 18. What else do we need? An 8mm to pull the locker out for the axle. What was the bolt or the bolt size for the calipers?
They were 10.
10mm for the passenger brake caliper, which this one doesn't. Oh,
Yeah.
to pull off the other axle. And the reason why you need another passenger axle is because you're cutting the driver's side 3 inches to narrow, which is the same length as this one. It's like 2.7 inches or something like that. So we'll loosen these up, and she should be free flowing. And then we'll get back to the video, and hopefully I'll be able to shower soon. Cause
Willie be like that.
yeah, I can feel it. It's like eating me alive. It's warm. It's like you went into like hot fudge, like the temperature of hot fudge and the consistency.
You're one of those kids in Willy Wonka's factory.
That's what it feels like.
Augustus Gloop.
my son, he's in the chocolate. Yeah, that's what I feel like right now. That's honestly what it looks like too.
But I mean, I'll eat you right now.
Turn the camera on, silly.
Step bro, no.
But yeah, we're gonna get this done and then we'll be back to it. So, deuces. Casey can do whatever he wants to do.
I at least want to record this part.
Diagonal or?
Just right. If there's a tire, there's a tire. I ain't gonna do the tire. Ready. Oh, goddamn! Right there. Right there's a big boy.
I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
I am gonna pass out. Bring water if you come ever do this, guys.
Yeah, like lots of water.
Bring like 4 gallons of water.
It's only 80 degrees today.
Like I stopped sweating.
Only 80 degrees today, and I haven't done anything.
A little bit, not too bad.
Also, if you come to a pull apart, bring your own fucking tools. Don't come over to me, 5 of you, and come ask for tools. Bring your fucking tools. Alright, so we're back home. It's been about 3 hours. What time we leave? 12?
Left here about 11.
About 11. Got some gas. We got back at what time is it?
4:55.
Was that 5 hours, 6 hours?
About 4, 5, 6
I
hours.
don't know math right now. I'm too tired. If you're gonna go do this, definitely go get some help because that thing's heavy. We're getting everything put back up now. Surprisingly, I only went through 1 battery. But we were gonna get descriptive with everything, but then it just got so hot that we were just trying to get it done. But to pull it out, we lowered the leaf springs. Give me a minute. Let me show you this real quick. We lowered the leaf springs and just slid it out the rear. We were supposed to take it off the sway bar like last time, but this piece was broke, so we took it off the frame, which was 215s, I think. Got it done. Cut the brake lines. The speed sensor aligned. What else was we forgetting? The other input shaft or axle, you have to take the brake caliper off. You need a passenger side, and in here you have to take the dial lock out the middle, so you can push the axle shaft up, take the C-clamp off, and it slides out. It's an 8mm in here, super easy to do. So there's our spare. So it's gonna be the same length here as it'll be here. So now all we gotta do is strip it naked. Probably put some oiled towels around the pumpkin and everything, so when we start cutting and welding, it's all clean, re-clean it, and that's it. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah. All right, but yeah, we're dirty, tired. If it went for Casey, dude,
Yeah, nothing would have got done today.
nothing would have got done today. No footage would be
Too
done.
focused on trying to kill a crowd or 2.
0 footage would be done. But yeah. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna cut it here. We'll get more descriptive about it the next video when I tear it down.